This video is sponsored by PokedownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. The new Sword and Shield online booster packs are also available, so definitely check them out, PokedownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDosTCG, you get 5% off your next order. How amazing is that? Check it out. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing around with Araquanid Omastar aka Spiderlock. This is a deck that I first got introduced to at the special event in Paris, and this is actually a deck that iCaterpie talked about on his channel. Definitely check him out. iCaterpie, a genius guy, very nice guy in the community, and he loves to play stall decks, and this is a weird one. We're going to be using Araquanid. We prevent all damage done to us by fire Pokemon. So against Baby Blast, we're already doing good. I know Baby Blast does always like to play stuff like the what was it again? Cramorant? Yeah, that can also be kind of annoying. But in our case, we're just gonna trap them. We're gonna use Custom Catcher or Great Catcher and leave something stuck in the active position. And then we're gonna be relying on the attack of Dewpider here. Spider Web, the defending Pokemon can retreat during your opponent's next turn. So not only is this fantastic, we can use that thanks to Memory Energy. With Memory Energy, we can use the attacks from the basic Pokemon. So that means that this Araquanid is immune from Fire-type damage, as well as being able to use Spiderlock. Then we're gonna try and establish an Omastar. With Omastar, if the opponent has more bench Pokemon, then we can use Omastar and the opponent will be in an item lock. You might say the opponent might play around it. Well, that's where Mawile comes in play. With Mawile, we can just smack it down, and then we can look at the opponent's hand and put any amount of basic Pokemon we find there onto their bench. The opponent will be crying in the corner because sometimes we smack things down like the Denny and stuff, and that's fantastic. We can trap those immediately. We have things like Research Lab. Research Lab could make sure that we can find our Omanyte immediately on the first turn. So we always want to go first. Use Research Lab if we find it. Then get an Omanyte in there. That's also the reason why we're playing a heavy amount of Jirachi to find our Pokemon Research Lab. These custom catchers will be important. We want to trap something and then leave it there for the rest of the game. We have Lusamine loops, so we will never deck out, while the opponent will of course deck out. We have things like Tate and Liza to shuffle. We even have Steven's Resolve, so we don't even plan to attack on the early phase of the game, so we use Steven's Resolve to get 3 cards from our deck immediately. Things like Stealthy Hood will protect ourselves from things like Fion or maybe the Ninetales with the 9 Temptations, so that is a way we can save our Omastar from being trapped in the active position. And we have of course things like a Skateboard and an Attach of the Turn could make sure that Omastar can still get out of the active position, but more importantly, this is going to be the way we're going to be playing. Yeah, Surprise Box is also something they put in here. Surprise Box will make sure that we can find a card from the opponent's discard pile and put it into their hand. More importantly, that will be Pokemon cards. So we are not going to do it like Poltergeist. We're just gonna select a Pokemon, like a Dedenne. Then we're gonna use Surprise Box, put that into their hand, and then we're gonna use the Captivating Wink. Bam! Out of nowhere, they have a Dedenne that's stuck, so that's gonna be fantastic to try out. Giovanni's Exile is a card we don't see very often, but this will make sure we can discard 2 Pokemon that are freshly healed. That will be making sure that we can reuse Mawile, or at least get Mawile out of the active position, or actually out of play entirely. So that's gonna be the way. We also have Rosa, Faba, all the good stuff. So this is a trapping deck. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win some games with it, because you need to have some true experience to play with Spiderlock, because it's a very hard deck to play, but nevertheless it's another win condition. Instead of taking all of our prize cards, we are just gonna grind it out slowly and leave something stuck in the active. Okay, we'll see how we go. So let's see, we won the coin flip, so we are gonna go first. We want to establish an Omanyte as quickly as possible. We don't have nothing. Yeah, we have nothing in the hand, so the opponent will already see what Memory Energy, Pokemon Research Lab, Lusamine. They're scratching their head already, so we already get exposed. If we just started with a lone Jirachi, this is fine. Yeah, lone Jirachi. We even have 2 of them. Funny enough. Okay, the opponent can get some mulligans. It's fine. If we can able to use Mawile at one point and have an item lock established, we should be fine. We are going to use custom catchers and they will not be able to play down switches or escape boards, so that's going to be nice to try out. Things like Tate and Liza are a huge deal because they can still play supporters. Okay, we have Pokemon Communication. It's a Malamar deck, so I don't think they could have something like a Mew Mew. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go for Communication. Gonna get rid of my Jirachi and gonna establish myself. We could already use the Mawile Hill to put everything down, but we want to use that later down the line. Okay, let's get this. Stellarish, finding ourselves Bill's analysis, not what we want actually. We have so many supporters in the hand. Yeah, might as well grab the Bill's analysis for now. We need to establish our board. So at this point, with Steven's Resolve, we're gonna have to hopefully survive one more turn. They could be playing something like Horror House, and then we're screwed completely because at this point it's gonna be hard to get everything we want. We have a Rosa, so I think we can do something with that. We don't actually need to evolve into something like the Araquanid here, because with Araquanid we only stop fire deck, so at this point we can just safely use the little Dewpider with the Spider Web. We also want to be using, okay, here comes Giratina immediately. I'm gonna go with the prizers. Okay, spell tech stuff. This is probably just straight Malamar. Cynthia's, okay, straight Malamar. Should be a favorable matchup in our case because we can trap the opponent very nicely. They will use stuff like Malamar. They will say, are you playing a team deck or what is this? Okay, we do still have Jirachi, so that's fantastic. We're gonna use Stellar Wish and hopefully find an Omanyte. We need to find that stadium card, so maybe Bill's Analysis will be better than Steven's Resolve because we want to establish Omanyte as quickly as possible. We don't have unidentified fossil in our list, but at least it gives us a little bit of time. We also have the Captivating Wink with the Mawile-GX, which could be fun to try out. We'll see how this develops. Fion immediately. He could use the Fion and leave our Dewpider stuck in the active. Yeah, Pokemon Catcher. Why are you wasting your Pokemon Catcher? You should just use Fion. Okay, here comes the Dene. He's already establishing lots of these Pokemon. Okay, fine. We're not taking any prize cards. Also, we're just gonna try and mill the opponent out. So if he uses a lot of like draw cards, it's fine by us. At this point, I'm good with the scenario. We have Steven's Resolve. We could use Steven's Resolve, but I would rather play the Research Lab. So we'll see if we're going to be able to find it with a Stellar Wish and a Bill's Analysis. So that will be fantastic. So escape board, and that's that. Okay, fine. What do we got? We got Giovanni. Not what we wanted. Stellar Wish. All of these cards are insane. So we have Surprise Box. Not that we need that anymore. Crazy scenario. Another Rosa, another Steven's Resolve. Not really. Actually don't need any of these cards. With Bill's Analysis, if we whiff the Pokemon, I think we should go and play with... He can attach. He has maybe a Malamar left. We should be able to... I'm gonna go with Bill's Analysis. I want to find that Research Lab. We don't find the Research Lab, funny enough. We do have a custom catcher. And another Bill's Analysis. Okay, it's gonna have to wait for next turn. Look at all these supporters in the hand. Insane. TCG shuffles, right? Hopefully our Jirachi survives. There's already one switch in his discard pile, so if we have a little bit of luck by our side, he just Malamar. Is there a Psychic Energy in the discard pile? There is a Psychic Energy, so he needs to find a switch card. Viridian Force could help us out with an energy attachment. That's cool. Should have played carefully here. We should have gone with the Steven's Resolve, so we know what we would have gone. Okay, Air Balloon. Things are getting scary here. Very scary indeed. Okay, we need to establish Omanyte as quickly as possible. So at this point, he's using Fion and targeting down Dewpider. That's actually not a bad play for the opponent. Fion is gone. I wonder if we're gonna be able to win this matchup because looking at this scenario, it's gonna be bad trapping people. He has Air Balloon equipped, so we're gonna have to trap this Dedenne. We are already losing one Dewpider, unfortunately. Okay, we have Jirachi. Fine, we need to establish some Omastars right now. He already has lots of Pokemon on his bench, which is fine by us. So another Bill's Analysis pops up, insane. At this point, I'm gonna get rid of one Rosa. We have lots of them to go around. We're gonna go for the Stellar Wish. Finding the Research Lab, finally! After so many years, we finally found it. Next, we're gonna smack down the Research Lab. Gonna go for... Yeah, we can just use Rosa at this point, so we can find whatever we want. So I think I want a Dewpider and a custom catcher. Yeah, another energy, why not? We also need to find Stealthy Hood. Yeah, Stealthy Hood will be for the next Rosa. So at this point, I think I'm just gonna take... Yeah, we also need to establish an Omastar. So I think I'm gonna get a T-Card, and with the next Rosa, things will go very good, very quickly. Smacking this down. Attaching over there. And next up, we're using the research lab. I'm actually gonna get out 2 of these guys, because he already has more bench Pokemon than us. And then after this guy knocks us out, we still have time. Okay, he could use Fion, he could. Already 1 Pokemon Catcher down the drain. He could use Pokemon Catcher again, then we lose, but what are the chances, right? Up next, we're trying and evolving this Omastar. And we also want... We already have the Gusting card, so at this point we only need Stealthy Hood, I think. Stealthy Hood on the Omastar will help us out. Okay, Malamar. Hello. You're doing great. You're doing great. You don't know that we're planning on trapping you. Marnie. Oh, huge. All these huge turns for the opponent. Just playing the weird stuff. Pokemon catchers, Marnie. Oh boy. And now we have to rely on Pokegear to find our Rosa. This is not what we wanted. Definitely not what we wanted. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get something immediately, so what to do? I'm actually gonna promote Omanyte. It gives us an extra turn. You never know what we draw. We have a Pokemon communication, okay. That does help. Pokemon communication, get rid of this. Finding ourselves Omastar. Yeah. Omastar, I'm also gonna get rid of... He does seem to have more Pokemon than us, so one of these goes away. Getting an energy, going for the Pokegear. Oh yeah, the Rosa, fantastic, fantastic. Okay. With Rosa, we are able to find... Hey, Omanyte only has a 1 retreat cost, insane. That is insane. Okay. We will get... Maybe the Steven's Resolve is better? What is the chance of him using another one of these crazy combos? I think I'm gonna go for Steven's Resolve instead. Either way, he knocks out this guy or this guy, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go for the Steven's Resolve. We are gonna get ourselves 2 custom catchers, as well as a Rosa. Rosa, he's probably gonna knock something out either way, right? Custom catchers and Rosa should be fine. If he knocks us out, this is gonna be the way we can go. We evolve, have the item lock ready. Maybe a Tate and Liza right here. Okay. Stealthy Hood or Rosen. Probably gonna knock us out, right? If he doesn't knock us out, it would be strange. We even have a water energy to retreat, so it's fine. Let's take these 2 cards. 3 cards. Okay, let's see. If he has another Marnie, I will be crying. But at this point, also might have another Pokemon catcher. I wonder how many Pokemon catchers a Malamar list typically runs. Could have already established an Omastar on the bench. Maybe that would have not been a bad idea. But at this point, if one of them gets knocked out, it's fine. Quick Ball. Now he really needs to dig for Gusting cards. I think I should have... yeah, here's the Fion. Yeah, Shadow Impact. He doesn't know that we're playing the Stealthy Hood, which is fantastic. So, at this point, it should be good. We should be good. So this. So, at this point, we are going to go for the custom catchers on the Dedenne. Yeah, Dedenne, get over here. We're gonna use the Rosa. What do we need? Araquanid? Not really. What do we need? Lusamine loops. We also need Stealthy Hood. Stealthy Hood, energy. And a Pokemon. Yeah, might as well get Araquanid rolling. Ta-ta! Prevents all effects of your opponents done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. Alright. So we smack this down. We get the Stealthy Hood on the Dewpider. We are not gonna evolve just yet, just gonna go for Spider Web. And now he should be in an item, he's in an item lock, he doesn't have a skateboard onto it. He's not able to retreat thanks to the Spider Web. The only way he can get out of this is a Tate and Liza. Now we just play it out. That's how you got into a spider lock. Indeed. What is he gonna do? He cannot retreat. There's nothing he can do. We just safely use Lusamine loops and we should be good. Either way, we're just gonna use Spider Web every single time. He's in an item lock, so all of his items like Switch, Pokemon Catcher are all gone. And thanks to the Stealthy Hood, he cannot use, yeah. You may have your opponents switch their active. No, not gonna happen with Stealthy Hood. Okay, attaching energies to this guy. It's fine. Spider Web. Yeah, we can use the Exile. Lusamine loops. I'm gonna wait with Lusamine until we get another Lusamine, right? Should we? Lusamine, what do we get? What can we get? Rosa's not gonna be a thing. Steven's Resolve's not gonna be a thing. Get these two cards. He might do something funky, right? Nah. He will never do something funky. Let's get these. Spider Web. Now we just spam Spider Web until he's decked out. So that is what the deck is all about. And this works against every single deck. Against fire it could be difficult, but we have of course ways with the water bubble. That means we're unaffected by damage from fire types. Things like Blacephalon, Reshizard, and all that. Might as well use the Bill's Analysis. We have a custom catcher, another Bill's Analysis. Hey, double Stealthy Hood. Nobody's gonna mess with us this time around. There's no way he can trap us, right? No way in hell. Yeah, taking these two cards. He doesn't seem to have hammers, but I will attach here. You never know what happens. So we're completely safe right now. And there goes the Spider Web. He's gonna deck out sooner or later, but this deck is insane. iCaterpie, wow, you're a genius deck. Genius deck indeed. Yeah, nothing to do here but Spider Web. 17 cards left. He might have some Marnies, but that is just avoiding the inevitable. He cannot retreat this guy, so probably not running like special energies, like not gonna waste any time spider webbing this guy. We have more cards and we have Tate and Liza as well, so this is a slow death for the opponent. He took 3 prize cards though, but at this point he's in an item lock. There's nothing to do. This is the pure power of Spider Web. He's not able to retreat, not able to play Switch, not able to play a skateboard, not able to play Pokemon Catcher with the Stealthy Hoods. He's not able to play down Fion, or use Fion for that matter. He could Viridian Forest, getting rid of some cards, but I don't really mind at this point. Could overlap the Stadium card though. But if he uses Viridian Forest, he thins out the deck, so it's fine. Just gonna leave that Viridian Forest. I wonder what the opponent is thinking right now. Does he still have a win con? Does he have a Tate and Liza in his deck? Either way. If he has a Tate and Liza, I would be like afraid. He could have. He's playing Marnie, right? The opponent is like, what can I do about this? He could be playing Tate and Liza. That's our only way he can like destroy us. We don't have anything to get back our stuff, like Brug's Grid. Maybe playing one Brug's Grid would be nice, so we could establish another Dewpider. But yeah, he actually used Pokemon Catcher and all that to target down our Dewpider and stuff. So yeah, what is he thinking about? We're just spider webbing around. 13 cards left. Folks, I know this is a weird video, but you guys are witnessing a pure magical deck here. Locking the opponent from winning the game because he is not able to get his sweet Dedenne out of the active position. That's where the Mawile comes in play with Captivating Wink. You can actually make sure that you put a Dedenne there in combination with the surprise box. Put the Dedenne. Yeah, if they have the Dedenne in the discard pile or whatever, you can put it out of the discard pile, use Captivating Wink, use the custom catchers on it, and suddenly the Dedenne is stuck. Against Pikarom, I would not suggest it because they can use the GX move to get it back in the hand, but Now we can use Lusamine loops if we want to. Yeah, might as well use Lusamine loops to get more cards than him. But that actually is gonna mess with the timer right there. Think we're good. The opponent is not giving up here. Not giving up indeed. I'm actually gonna use one Lusamine loop. I'm gonna get Lusamine and Bill. And here comes Spider Web. We have more cards than the opponent, so we're just gonna Spider Web for a couple of turns and should be done. He could be playing another Marnie down, then this goes down the drain. We have 18 minutes left. What is the opponent gonna do? Also, if you guys are wondering, you can evolve into Araquanid and then attach a memory energy. Then you can use the attacks of Dewpider right there. Yeah, don't even care. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Nah, it's not even necessary. The good old little Dewpider can do itself, can't do it from itself. But if you attach the memory energy and evolve to Araquanid, Araquanid can then use Spider Web as well. Either way, I'm not doing it because it's not necessary. He's never gonna get the Danny out of the active position unless he plays Tantalizer. He can only switch with a supporter card. Retreating is not an option. He could also be playing, what was the card, Chandler or something? Maybe that can get him out of the active position. I wonder. He could be playing that, actually. It's scary, but reasonable. Otherwise, he would have already conceded, right? I'm actually scared right now. Because he's not conceding. What is he doing? What is he up to? He might have one card that can save him from this lock. Yeah, I've had it up to here with you. I'm gonna evolve into Araquanid. Look at that. Just gonna show this. Spider Web with Araquanid. Why not? Araquanid only has 100 HP, not that it matters because Shadow Impact does 130, but I wanted to showcase it anyhow. This is a fun video. Opponent has 6 cards left. He's waiting to use his shuffle card, right? What is going on? We could still Lusamine loop at this point, but I wonder what he still has left. And I also want to win this game because I want to showcase that Araquanid and Omastar are a perfect combination right here. 4 cards left. Yeah, he's gonna use the Tantalizer again, probably. But we can do that as well. We have a Tantalizer as well, so I wonder what's going on here. Come on, opponent. He's just waiting it out. What's going on? So with our scenario, with Lusamine loops, we can get back Tantalizer once again. Use Lusamine, loop Lusamine for Lusamine, and actually never deck out. And thanks we are having energy, so even if he could have trapped Omastar, we could have just retreated it manually. So what's going on? Spider Web. Yeah, this is a weird video, but I love playing some weird decks. You know how it goes. He's gonna go with the Marnie right now, right? And Marnie saves us as well. Look at this, 0 cards in the hand. Will he have another Marnie? Will he have research? Whirlpool Suction doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. He's completely stuck. He's completely stuck. Come. Okay, there we have the victory sign. So hopefully you guys enjoyed us playing with Araquanid and Omastar. I could be playing another game against other people, but it will be the same result unless the opponent is quicker than us by establishing a board or using Marnie at the perfect time. We can just lock something in the active position, and yeah, the Mawile does help with the scenario. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this fun little video about Araquanid and Omastar Spider Lock deck. If you did, be sure to demolish the like button. Go check out iCaterpie's channel. That that is where I got the idea from. And also subscribe for more content on the channel. Anyhow, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.